Hello, I'm Dr. Sri Banerjee, Core Faculty for the College of Health Sciences and Public Policy at Walden University. And in this segment, I'll be discussing about the tragic history of lynchings and the racial terror that it caused within communities, within predominantly African American communities. And the tragic numbers are that over 4,000 between the years of 1877 and 1950. There are about 4,000 lynchings during that time period. Now, it's important to note that the shocking effect of lynchings and sometimes mutilation and torture of the body had a significant effect on the African American population within that community, and it sent shockwaves. So even if the 4,000, which is a significant amount, but the people affected were a lot more than we think. So let's take a look at some of these states. Alabama reported 359 lynchings. What do you and you can look at some of the names and see where they were lynched and find more information there. You can go in and take a look at some of the colors, and you can see the ones where they're bright red. There's more lynchings. Seems like in South Carolina there was 191. Georgia had 595 lynchings. And so this is relatively high. 319 lynchings coming from Florida. So this is looking at some of the individuals that had lost their lives to lynching. And what you can do is select this and then take a look.
Rufus LeSueur was abducted and then held captive for hours in a shack before being lynched by a crowd of unmasked men. Officials refused to identify or prosecute anyone for this racial terror. The shack where the tragedy took place still stands today.
So then you can read a little bit more about where this took place. He was lynched by a mob of unmasked white men in a town with only 300 residents. But the state claimed that no one could be identified, arrested, or prosecuted. So as you can see, there's individuals that are within the local area that are perpetuating this racism and violence. And then on the other end, you have state actors who are condoning this type of violence, this type of lynching. So there you have it. There's different segments. There's a mapping segment to this, and then you can take a look at some of the different conditions of the lynching. I hope this makes sense. Thank you for listening.